Sir Alex Ferguson had the most art respect for Beckham and vice versa because they're both great at their craft. Coming through the ranks, so like we looked up to these guys like Beckham and Giggs. Brother, it was like the aura about him was just probably one of the biggest auras I've been around footballers.
He chipped the keeper. They called it offside. He done it again. They asked him why. He said, "This is how I dreamed my first goal would be."
Aye. Man, those ballers and ballers and watches. You watch the way Broadwalk kick off the door, no need for a locksmith. You might see me with the RM or the rollie, you wanna know how I got this. See, I was on the back road, now I'm on the Broadwalk, they couldn't stop this. Man, those ballers and ballers and watches. Might kick off the door like I hit it top bins, no need for a locksmith. You might see me with the RM or the rollie, you wanna know how I got this. See, I was on the back road, now I'm on the Broadwalk, they couldn't stop this. Man, those ballers and watches.
What's going on, people? Welcome to Ballers and Watches. I'm the best looking boy you've ever seen in your life. And to the left is the guy with the left foot. Man like Kieran Richardson, my brother. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. How are you?
I've been better.
Yeah?
Every time I come to this show, I just reminded about my bank balance, you know.
Bro, no, that top there, that reminds me of Besiktas.
Is it babe?
It's Babe. Oh, it's Babe. You know Besiktas, the team?
That's a bad boy team, bro.
I'm sure it's black and white, isn't it?
Yeah.
It reminds me. It just come to me just now.
Demba Ba? Was he there?
I think he went there, didn't he?
He did go in there.
He went there.
That's why I watched him. He has hair now. That's an interesting fact. Demba Ba has bare hair, bro. This is mad. This is mad. Do the plug, Kieran.
Yeah, guys. So I got a YouTube page called Broad Talks. Come visit us. We're talking about watches, football, having a good time, interviewing people.
Yeah.
We get Poet to come on the show.
I'm there.
Come
I'm
on, bro.
100% there.
Yeah, it'd be a laugh.
I'm going to buy a fake watch. Man can't tell me nothing. I'll put it there like it's real. One person you'll never see with a fake watch is David Beckham. Please, what was he like to play with at Manchester United or be around, smell?
Coming through the ranks, so like we looked up to these guys like Beckham and Giggs. Brother, it was like the aura about him was just probably one of the biggest auras I've been around footballers. Just being around him, you can feel his presence. Even though he's very not he's quite quiet, you know, he's not like boisterous or anything like that. You know, he's a very polite guy. But just being around him, like when you meet like people, obviously I've been around so many footballers, but that's something like, he feels like a superstar, like just feels mad.
Bro.
Honestly.
What a G,
nah, he was a great player, man. Honestly, probably the best free kick taker in the world. He's
one guy. Just know, David Beckham, I hope you're watching, because imagine this, One time, it just hit me now. Oh my Lord, I've met him a few times. We're in LA, we've come out of this party. The party was incredible. Mm-hmm. It was maybe fourth floor in some hotel. It was absolutely ridiculous. One of the best parties I've been to. I remember coming downstairs, and you're in LA, so everyone's American, obviously. So if you hear any other accent, you're just like, who's that? We're walking out the building. There's like loads of cars either side. I think two this side. So it's a very, very, very narrow, but it's a massive like van with this drunk lady like, ah! But we can hear she's English. So we're like, we love the Brits always getting drunk. Who turns around and goes, Victoria, get in the car? It was David Beckham. So we're like, nah, David, we will never film this. Like we put all our phones on our pocket. We're like, we'll never film this. You are the man. And then he was like, oh, thanks guys. And he carried on with his life.
Yeah.
But he's sensational, man.
And I think sometimes Beck don't get the credit he deserves. You know, people that look past him. He was such a great player, unbelievable player for Man United. And obviously, even when he left United, he went to Real Madrid,
AC Milan,
PSG, Galaxy. You know what I mean? He's a big player, man. And I know he's a massive brand, but you can't ever take away the fact of how good he was as a player.
And that's one thing I liked about David Beckham. A lot of footballers nowadays, I think they focus so much more on the PR rather than actually playing. And he seemed to have the perfect balance for me.
Yeah, I think it might have been a bit too much of a balance for Sir Alex Ferguson, but yeah.
Would you ever feel that tension in the change room at times or in the training ground? Did you feel a tension?
I've seen a few things, but I can't go into it. You know what I mean? It's
political.
Yeah, it's political, but no, I listen. Sir Alex Ferguson had the most art respect for Beckham and vice versa because they're both great at their craft. And I think as Beck said, he was like a father figure to him, and you can never take away anything there. But obviously, it came to an end, and he went to Real Madrid for whatever reason, whatever went on. But you know, things, you move on. You know, he went on to another massive club, probably bigger than Man United. So it is what it is.
100%. Sad to know that you looked at him as a father figure, and he ended up with a boot in his head. But I'm just being serious. David Beckham, what watch is he wearing?
So he's wearing a Rolex Yachtmaster 2, yellow gold. You know, this watch is what I really like. This watch, honestly, it was made for sailors and it's called a regatta, but I love it. I know we haven't got it today. We've got a bimetal version here today, but for me, the yellow gold one and the bezel, the blue bezel, it just pops.
It looks bad.
And you know what? I remember I bought this watch for my father.
Oh, serious?
Yeah. I bought it for my father.
Real one?
Yeah, going back probably like 6 years now, 7 years. I bought it for his birthday, and it was just, for me, I love the watch. It's big. My dad's got a big wrist as well, 44 millimeter, so it's chunky. Look, there's a feel how big it is in the wrist.
This is
it's a beautiful Rolex. It's made for sailors. The whole philosophy behind it is about the bezel and that they can helps them with their sailing. But it's a beautiful watch. It's a chronograph.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a serious piece. So the list price on this watch, the yellow gold version, full yellow gold, is £34,000, £850 actually. So it's a lot of money, but value investment wise, it's not the best. The value of that watch now, last year was around probably the same, £34,000, but now it's around £40,000 today.
I mean, we say it's not the best, but the best wear it. Stevie G, CR7,
Yeah.
David Beckham.
You know what? I've actually seen Stevie G wear this one, the bimetal one. This is the rose gold steel version. I've seen Stevie G wear this. It's a beautiful watch. It just pops.
Can't lie, that's another legend there. Stevie G. Obviously, you're watching because I'm here. One of the greatest people I've ever met as well.
Yeah, for me too. It's top draw.
He told me about Xabi Alonso going to Arsenal and changing his mind. It tore me to
upset.
shred. Oh, upset is an understatement. In my mind, I just saw Cesc Fabregas and Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, but it would have been amazing, right?
Would have won the league.
I don't know about that, but it would have been amazing.
Yeah, it might have finished second, but it would have been amazing to watch, man. Amazing to watch. That's David Beckham's watch. We'll get on to what we think about it at the end. We're moving on to the next one now. The greatest player of all time.
One of the greatest players. I know we got a little riff because I'm a Messi fan, but you can't just say the greatest. One of the greatest, right?
The greatest player of all time.
You said the greatest. So
greatest.
When I said in the other episode about Ronaldo being one of the greatest, you was like, yeah, I'm glad you said that, one of the greatest. So if I would have said Ronaldo the greatest, would you like said to me no?
No, because Thierry Henry made it very clear. There's one Ronaldo and there's Cristiano, and that's where it ends.
You know what? I can't knock that because I'm a R9 fan.
Exactly.
So I can't even knock that.
I only say Messi's the greatest of all time because on his debut, he chipped the keeper. They called it offside. He done it again. They asked him why. He said, "This is how I dreamed my first goal would be."
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
This
God.
is my guy.
That's crazy.
And now he's...
You know what? I can't even argue that. It's either... You're right. Messi probably is the greatest player of all time, but I'm a massive Ronaldo fan.
I can tell you're a Man United guy. Come on, man. Let's talk about his watch, though.
Yeah, so he's wearing a Datejust rhodium dial, reference 126231. But you know what? It's 36 millimeter, so him being kind of a small guy as well. So a lot of you tend to find a lot of small guys don't get such big watches on their wrist, especially if you've got small wrists and skinnier wrists. So is that 36 millimeter as well? I think that's 36 millimeter as well. Yeah. So yeah, it's a lovely watch. Yeah, it's beautiful. So he's wearing a bimetal one, rose gold and steel. But the dial on this watch is just beautiful. Rhodium dial, rhodium color. It's just lovely dial. Would I buy this watch myself? No, because I've got a kind of bigger wrist. But I can see why he's gone that route. And for me, the dial is just beautiful. So the list price on that watch is $9,850 in a shop. And you know, we talk about like if you go in a shop, can I get the watch? And you usually can't get it.
Yeah.
I think that if you go in a shop, they'll have it and you can get it. Your waiting list won't be too long for that watch.
So Messi's just a normal guy?
No.
He's just being normal.
He's not a normal guy. The value of that watch is probably like 12,000. So he hasn't gone up too much.
In comparison to what we've been speaking about, this is a normal brother. It makes me like him more. Very down to earth.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's still a lovely watch.
No, it is a nice watch.
It's beautiful. The dial, for me, the dial is beautiful. The rhodium dial, it works. But I bought something else along today, which I feel like suits Messi, like only because of the rarity, the color of it.
It's my friend's cousin, you know. We can fly over to Paris and sort it out for him.
Can we?
Yeah.
So
what have you got for Messi?
I've got for him is a Royal Oak Tourbillon. There's only 10 in the world. I thought because him being number 10, I know he's not number 10 at the moment at PSG, but he is the really number 10.
There is 10 in the world.
There's only 10 of these in the world. This is UAE edition. If you look at the color of the dial, the camera could pick it up. It's a Tiffany color dial, that lovely turquoisey blue. I just thought that it'd be good for me to bring something along to talk about. Do you like it? But the price tag's insane. The price tag's insane on this
Go
watch.
on.
So, the list price, you know what? I don't even really know the list price on this watch. I just know what I paid for it. But this watch will sell for around $850 to $1 million.
Take that watch out the house. I don't want anything. I don't want to be near it. Nah. When I was younger, my mum said to me, if it's too expensive, you stand over there.
It's brand new, Lee. It's brand new. It's UAE being obviously United Emirates edition. Look, try it.
Nah.
No?
No.
It's only a watch.
Big man.
It's 2 billion. Look at it. It's beautiful. Look at it. Look on the back as well. It will say UAE edition number 10. 10 of them in the world.
I'm not lying. This is cold. This watch is cold.
Hold it. It's still, hold it.
I'm not still. I'm moving, big man.
And it's got platinum as well. Platinum, a little bezel.
There is 10 of this in the world.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gassed now. Obviously, it's big though. Yeah, everyone look how skinny I am.
Yeah, you got to take links out.
I take links out all the time. Well, last night I went for a good food. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's a crazy piece, and I thought I'd bring it and get it involved in the episode because it's insane.
On it, this is beautiful.
I feel as well. Obviously, the hype at the moment with the Tiffany dial colors. You know, obviously because the Patek one, the 5711, the same color dial. We call it Tiffany blue.
Yeah, it makes sense. The Tiffany.
That went for $6 million. That watch. You not see that in auction. $5 or $6 million it went for an auction. So in comparison, for me, this is a better watch than the Tiffany. Yes, it's more rare than the 5711. It's complicated. It's got a 2 billion in there. So for me, it's a better watch. But and it's less.
So what's the highest amount of money someone paid for you?
For a watch?
No, for you, just as a player.
What do you mean?
The highest transfer fee.
Oh, okay. I always went for like undisclosed fees, but I reckon about 8 mil, 10 mil.
So right now, this is 11 mil. That is mad. That is mad. Man's touching 11 mil. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I know. Listen, it's a lot of money, but I just thought I'd bring it along. I'd see Messi wearing that. I could see Messi wearing that. It's unique. You know, there's only another 9 of them out in the world, so you're never going to see anyone wearing it.
But the thing is, Messi just seems quite understated. We've gone through a lot of watches, and for him to just choose a watch that you can just walk in the shop and purchase right now. But
you got to remember, Messi's sponsored by, I think it's Hublot, right?
Hublot.
Yeah, he's sponsored by them, so maybe he can't wear other watches too tough.
So he's sponsored by Hublot, who you've told me is not doing too well.
But I think he's sponsored by Jacob & Co. Also, they made him a watch. Also, he's got 2. I'm sure he's got a few watches. At one time he had an AP named after him as well. Messi, the Messi AP.
Messi AP.
Yeah, bro. He's got his own AP. Audemars PK. He's got his own one. Lionel Messi one.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This guy is
the greatest Lionel of all time.
Yeah,
Lionel Richie, you were doing your thing.
Yeah.
But Messi.
I'm going back years now that Messi AP, but now I'm sure he's sponsored by Hublot, so it's not like he's getting paid to wear watches, bro. He's not like all these other footballers going out there paying all that money for watches. Man just gets paid to wear the watch.
You know, that's levels.
Yeah, exactly.
That is levels. If I went to a party and I'm like, hey, look what I bought, what I bought, and Messi walks in like, look what given to me.
Yeah.
I'm going,
do you know what I'm saying?
He's the winner. He's the real winner.
There's muggins like me over here spending £1 million on a watch, and then he's winning for free. So there you go.
I mean, we won't call you a mug in the ends. We'll call you a rude boy.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. But we're talking Messi. He's the iconic player of the world, so it makes sense that these brands give him watches for free to wear and make watches for him. Because I would, if I owned a watch company, I'd make a watch for him.
Lionel Messi I told you, he's the greatest player ever. He's top 3 humans in life. Top 3 humans. It goes poet, Lionel Messi, Rihanna. Top 3 humans. There's nothing even close, bro. Moving on from Messi, though. I could talk about that watch all day. That watch is absolutely incredible. Let's talk about Harry Kane, the boy that should have left Spurs a very long time ago, and I feel like he's going to have a career something similar to Matthew Letizia. Talk to me. What watch is he wearing?
So he's wearing a Patek Travel Time, rose gold.
I bet he wishes he could do that.
Reference 5164R-001. This watch is probably one of my favourite watches. One of them. It's I bought one along today, but I bought the steel version along. It's a top watch. It's a travel time. So travel time meaning So when you go to another country, you can set the time where you come from. Like say you went to America, you can set the time in America, and you can keep your time in England, so you can watch it on the dial.
That's lit.
Yeah, it's lit. It's an amazing feature. I love the watch. Yes, it's an Aquanaut rubber band. That's a steel version. So here, look, it's nice. It's clean. He has the rose version. So the list price of the rose version is £46,000, £910. And that watch, what Harry Kane's got now, the rose version is probably going for like 140.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, but it's just not this. That is this. I don't even care about anyone. No, Harry, you're doing well, man. You're doing well, but
yeah, but this is not even an episode. It's not. We're not even rating this watch
because we should. Someone better go wear it. That has blown my mind. But sorry, back to Harry. Yeah, man.
So he's wearing. It's a nice watch. Patek Philippe Aquanaut. I think in previous episodes I've said to you, for me this watch is more of a holiday watch, beach watch, summer, just because it's a sports watch. The rubber strap is comfortable. As you said, you can tell times in 2 different time zones, which is amazing.
That is a good.
And it is a lot of money though. It's £46,000 when you go into Patek, but it is rose gold. It's full rose. It's beautiful. I know that's a steel version there, but his one's the rose. It is a nice watch. You know, it's got like a chocolatey dial. I do like it, and I would personally buy that for myself as well in my collection.
So obviously, everyone watching knows I don't know pretty much anything about watches. I'm learning so much throughout this journey. So sometimes I look at the other people that have the watch. So I know if I got a watch, a man told me Stevie G's got it, Beckham, I might purchase this watch. Harry Kane, you got the same watch as Romeo Beckham. That's the child. You gotta be a grown man. Romeo's doing his thing. Harry, any excuse to get you. I'm an Arsenal fan. But no, nice watch, man. Great watch. But now we're at the part of the show where we got to rate all of these watches. I'm gonna mix it up this time. We're going to end with what Messi should buy. We're going to start with Harry Kane because we just spoke about him. Okay. So let's talk about this watch that Harry Kane got.
Yeah, so the Patek Aquanaut 5164R.
We know how it works. Yeah. Comfortability. What does it look like? And most importantly, resale value.
Comfortability is 10 out of 10. It's very comfortable. You know, it's got a rubber strap. It's very nice. For me, it's a top watch. Look-wise, I think it's beautiful. You know, it works well. The nice rose color. Travel time, very... And for investment... there you go. It's 3 times the money, but near enough. So yeah, I'd say it's a top watch. I would probably give that out of 5 a 4.1.
I swear to you, I think he's gonna go 4.1, 4.2.
Yeah, I think it's a 4.1. I think it's a 4.1. I don't think about it.
I think I'm sussing out how you do it because that makes sense to me.
Yeah, it does.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's a top watch, so I can't knock it. And for me, I have to rate it highly.
Let's go to David Beckham.
Yeah, so David Beckham is wearing a Yacht Master 2, yellow gold. I love it. The bezel's iconic. The blue, it just pops for me. And the white dial, the whole combination just works. I know the one I bought today was the bimetal and steel, but his one, for me, is a top watch. I would give it for looks. And for me, I love the look of it. So I'd probably give it a big mark. Comfortability, I would say it's kind of lacking because it's so big, it's heavy. So it's not too comfortable.
Someone like me couldn't wear it.
No, you couldn't wear it. It would be too big for your wrist. Yeah, but some people like the weight. Some people like to feel weight on their wrist. So it comes down to preference. And investment wise, he hasn't really done too well in investments. You know, the list price being £34,000, and it hasn't really gone up too much. So I'd probably give that out of 5. I'm going to give it a 2.8.
Whoa. Okay, maybe I haven't got this. You went 2.8. I went
2.8. I love the look of it, but I just feel like when we're judging it on investment and comfortability also. So they're 2 big factors, and I feel like it's not really up there in that side.
It looks better than being an investment or being like it looks really
I love the
nice.
look. As I said, I bought my dad one. I love the look of it.
You got your dad a watch that you rated a 2.8. No, you're a wrong un.
No, I'm not a wrong un. No,
there's not much I can say.
But my dad likes looks.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it's high, isn't it?
I understand what your dad's saying. Trust me. Lionel Messi. Before we get to the mad thing, let's talk about the watch that he's got. So
he's wearing the Datejust. So it's a nice watch, 36mm, rhodium dial. As I said in the episode, I love the dial. So I'm going to give this a good mark because of the dial. Sometimes watches, just the dials make the watches. 9 times out of 10, it's all about the dial for me. But I'm going to give it, for looks, it's up there. Comfortability is light. It's very light. Bimetal, even though I'm not a big fan of bimetal watches, and investment wise, hasn't really gone up too much, has it really? If you look at the list of it and what it sells for now.
I mean, Christian Bell wears it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a bit of a bad one here. I'm gonna give it a 2.5.
This is the lowest rated watch on the show so far, my brother.
Yeah, it is. But
Lionel Messi.
Yeah, but as we said, he's got his own watches, he's got his own brands. He's got his own thing going on. Don't worry about that.
But he's also got his own suggestion from Kieran. He ain't done this for no one.
I ain't done it for no one.
This one right here, I'm marking it 20 out of 5. Go on, you'll go.
Yeah, I'm gonna. For me, the look of this AP is just wow. I'm a big fan of Royal Oaks anyway. It's a top watch. Obviously, it has a tourbillon movement. But even if it didn't have the tourbillon, just the dial for me, as I said, everything's about dials for me. And the dial is wow. The color's wow. I'm gonna give for looks. We know it's sublime.
Nah, it's beautiful.
It's comfortable because it's still and has some sort of platinum in it. The links are platinum. But I would probably investment piece. It's a hard one to say an investment piece because the list is much lower than what it goes for. And we don't know in the future where it's going to go. But being so rare, 10 pieces in the world, I'd like to think that it can go somewhere. But history tells us APs can go under list sometimes. We know that with Mo Salah's episode a few weeks ago. So
that's a good point right there.
So it's a hard one. I know it's a lot of money spending that money. So I'm not going to give it the thing what you thought I was going to say. You thought I was going to say 5 out of 5, right?
Brother, there is 10 in the world.
Yeah.
Look at that.
But I'm a bit wary. With the investment wise. Even though I believe in it, that's why we have it. But I feel like with AP sometimes it can drop.
So you're aware that it could still be a bad investment.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying a bad investment. It's still top watch. But I'm just, when you start getting to $1 million and things like that, it gets a bit sticky, right?
Come on.
It can swing both ways.
Yeah.
So I'm still going to give it a high mark. I'm going to give it 4.8.
That's high though. That's high.
It's high.
That's
the
high.
highest we've had in the show is 4.9.
Which was an incredible watch.
Yes.
Incredible watch. Well, Messi doesn't actually have it. It's a suggestion from Kieran. So the winner today, he's always winning games by himself, to be, totally honest, is Harry Kane.
Yeah, there you go.
Can you talk about the watch that he just won it with, the Patek?
Yeah, so the 5164R, beautiful watch, travel time. He deserves it. I love the watch. You can wear it every day, but for me, it's more of a holiday watch going on the beach with.
Bro, I'm learning so much about watches now, So much about watches. And I've dedicated my whole life to one day purchasing this. Would you like to plug your channel, please?
Yeah, so my channel is Broad Talks. Come on there, support us. Me and Henry hosting it. We talk about football and watches. Just have a laugh, really.
Shout out Henry, my brother. You done know, always sleeping. That was Borders and Watches. I'm Poet. Wonderful Kieran to my left. Make sure you come back next week. Yeah. Keep watching. And we're doing a trust fund, a GoFundMe to get a watch on this show. So make sure you support. God bless.